Welcome everybody to week 11 of the Orlando Huskies franchise, and this week we're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. As the Las Vegas Raiders last season in 2 games hung over 100 points up on us. And this season we're out for revenge. As the 3-6 Huskies take on the 4-5 Oakland Raiders. It might be 5-4. I'm not 100% sure. But McDonald, QB of the Raiders, taking the field. Now 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. I formation here for the Raiders. As Willie gets a sack on the first play of the game on McDonald. Loss of 9 on the play. And not only Willie, but, well, speaking of defensive tackles, Grimes, as you see him right there, has a breakout game. We got a hold as Stokes on the play after getting hit hard by McMillan is down and hurt and looks frustrated. But Grimes, we have to hold the Raiders under 100 rushing yards. As McMillan makes a great diving tackle on 3rd and long. But for Grimes, we need a tackle for loss, sack, deflection, pick, or to hold the Raiders under 100 yards for him to get his dev upgrade. But on the first drive of the game, we forced a 3-and-out, and Connor Kelly is back there, unable to really make anybody miss. But here comes Josh and the offense. After a game-winning drive for Josh last year, first of his career, 1,900 yards on the season, 15 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Looking to come out and make a statement this week against the Raiders, as they'll begin the drive at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens only able to pick up 1 on 1st down. Stevens had a nice game last week. Nothing going in the receiving game. No catches on no targets. But had a real nice game on the ground, and look to see more of that this week. But on 2nd and 9, we'll check the ball down to Drew Stevens, and Stevens able to pick up 7 on the play. It's now going to be a 3rd and 2 from the 47-yard line. 3rd and 2 now from the 47. Can the Huskies convert here? As Kylo just kind of drops it as a weird animation right there. As looked like he had the easy first. Josh put it right on the money, but just an incompletion. And now a 3-and-out for the Huskies. Raiders will begin the drive at the 20-yard line, and McDonald will come out on the field for the 2nd time this game. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. As a great play by Dylan Flock on the receiver. Don't know if that was Reeves or not, but Reeves killed us last year, and we're hoping we can hold him in check this season. It's a great play by Dylan on the outside, and this one, throw a dangerous pass across the middle, but Johnson able to hit Holloway, only able to pick up 6 on the play. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line. Can this Huskies defense get a stop? As Shane with a great tackle, but pick up a 5 for the Raiders, and Reeves on 3rd down. As you saw Grimes trying to deflect the ball down, unable to do so, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 31. McDonald flips the play at the line. CJ provides some pressure and forces a throw incompletion on 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 10 from the 31-yard line. As Gage gets beat across the middle of the field, and Shane and company able to make the tackle on Holloway as he the second catch of the game. Just a bad coverage there by Gages. McDonald's flipping the play at the line, and Willie and Caden able to stop Breckens. Only able to pick a 1 on the play, and Willie really pushed that offense lineman backwards to stop the running back in his tracks pretty much. Now it's 2nd and 9 from the 47. As they test Dylan Flock, and he gets head topped, and a great move by Holloway. I believe that's how it's actually Ben Jones. Touchdown Raiders. A great play by Ben Jones. They go up and get the ball, and then making a great move on Wilcox to score in the end zone. Raiders up 7-0 early in this one, midway through the first. As we've seen Dylan play very well so far this season. Just a great play by the receiver on that play. As Gage tried to make a move right there. Unable to do so, but down at the 20-yard line. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Huskies. Looking to score against his Raiders defense. It's a play action pass. Tries to throw with the Hunter, and Josh kind of threw a perfect ball right there. Right past the linebacker. Only where Hunter could get it, and just Hunter not fast enough to get to the ball. They hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, who trucks through one, but tackled by another for only a short gain of 2 on the play. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Can the Huskies convert? As they check the ball down to Kylo, and that's Kylo's 2nd drop on 3rd down. We don't know if he would have got the first on that one, as the DB was right behind him, but a drop nonetheless. And you know, we don't know how much longer we're going to give Kylo, as he started off the season hot. He was red hot, but now he's cooled off a lot, and we might start to see a couple other receivers like Connor Kelly, Mike Haywood be put in the rotation just to see if we could get something out of them. But Breckens on 1st down picks up 14 on the play, and the Raiders are on the move. And this is not what the Huskies wanted, as the Raiders have dominated the Huskies in the past 2 games, and looks like they're off to a great start this one. As a good throw by McDonald, as Reeves kills Dylan on that play. They're exposing this defense, as they've just had our number. So now it's 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, and McDonald switching the play at the line here. As Gage nearly picked the ball off, but somehow Holloway catches it, as Gage was breaking fast on that ball. Just a great play by Holloway. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. As Justin Martinez isn't able to bring down Breckens, who's able to pick up 9 on the play, and just poor defense right now all around. As it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 10-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 10-yard line. It's a play action pass. Corner of the end zone. McDonald just barely overthrew him. It's now going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Huskies do send a blitz. And Dylan just a step behind Mike Reeves, and it's kind of been the story. They are going to review it. Are they going to say he's not in? From the first view, it looked like he was in. And we see 1 foot, and doesn't look like he got it down, but they're going to call it a touchdown. I guess he had possession of the ball when that first foot was still down. But we don't know about that. It's a questionable call, but Dylan was a hair behind him. Just tad bit out of position. And nonetheless, it's 14-0 Raiders, and we've seen this one. And let's see if this offense could answer, because we've seen this get ugly quick against the Raiders. As Gage takes one to the 21-yard line. 17 seconds left in this first quarter. Huskies will probably have time to run about one play, and that would be it. As it's been all Oakland Raiders in this first quarter. As they hand the ball off to Drew Stevens, who breaks a tackle and picks up about 9.5 on the first play, or first down play. That will be the end of the first quarter. Huskies down 14-0. Gonna have to change in this second quarter here if the Huskies want a chance in this one, as it's been pretty ugly so far. But we've seen the Huskies come back from down 2 scores already this season. And they hand the ball off to Drew Stevens once again. Picks up a good chunk play for the first down. First down of the game for the Huskies. That's going to be 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. As Josh hits Jamal Lacey, who drops it and then is hit hard. Nearly picked off the drop. Would have been an ugly, ugly sequence right there for the Huskies if it was picked. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 38. Is now Damian with a drop, and these receivers have to get better with these catches, as we're halfway through season 2 in this franchise and still repeatedly dropping the football. As Drew Stevens now drops it. That one's understandable, as he got absolutely lit up as he tried to hang on to it. But 3 straight incompletions force a punt by the Huskies, and great defense by the Raiders, as they'll begin their drive at the 14-yard line with 7:15 to go in this one. As Mike Reeves, 3 targets, 3 catches, 31 yards, and the Huskies just haven't had an answer for him yet. It's now 1st and 10 from the 14. As they go with a quick check down for 4 yards. McMillan with the tackle on the tight end. Gonna go with an empty set here for the Raiders. McDonald's making adjustments at the line. And he hits his tight end going downfield for a huge gain. So that's Horn's 2nd catch of the game. Back-to-back catches for Horn as well. Now 1st and 10 from the 38. As the Raiders are driving once again. As an easy check down. And he breaks one tackle. And Reeves is off to the races. Finally brought down at the 37-yard line is Mike Reeves, and defense just doesn't know how to cover him, I guess. Can't do anything about it. 1st and 10 from the 37. McDonald flips the play at the line. Shane, with good underneath coverage, forces McDonald to throw it high, just too far. And good defensive stand right there, and it's now going to be 2nd and 10 from the 37. Gun formation here for the Raiders. Wide open across the middle of the field, and it's just too easy for this Raiders team right now, as they have already over 200 total yards of offense. As McDonald flips the play at the line. They're going to go with a stretch play to the right, and good coverage right on the run right there, as Brecken's unable to go anywhere. And it's now going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line, and Raiders are threatening to score once again. McDonald flips the play once more, as ran right into the blitz but cut it back in a broken tackle, and finally down at the 7-yard line. It's now going to be 3rd and 3 for this Raiders offense, As Wiggins finally gets some pressure after McDonald forces a throwaway. And the Huskies defense stands strong. They bend but don't break this time, holding the Raiders 2-3. But the Huskies will still go down 17-0. And never mind, it is a fake and good coverage by Bryson Connor to force an incompletion. But look at there. Shane O'Neal, starting strong safety, hurt on the play. See maybe Jerry Patrick coming in. As a great throw by Josh under pressure. Put it where only Hunter could get it, and a great catch by Hunter. A knee cartilage tear for Shane, and that will probably do it for his season. Very unfortunate for Shane O'Neal. Now 1st and 10 from the 22, and just a missed block by the guard right there as Stevens thought he had a hole and Pittman blew it up quickly. 2nd and 12 now from the 20-yard line. As Josh takes off and he fumbles, but luckily the offense line jumps on it. Pick up of about 5 right there. It's now going to be a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 24-yard line. Josh hits Kylo across the middle, and a good catch by Kylo the midget. Case Claiborne, the tackle, has been dealing with injuries all season, and now Daniel Fernandez, the rookie tackle, is in the game. See what he could do here. Josh tries to hit a quick one to Damian, and a great play by the linebacker. Person able to make a good play on it. It's now going to be 2nd and 10 from the 38. And nearly picked by Persons once again, trying to go to Damian. And a dislocated shoulder for Claiborne, and he won't be able to return back to this one. And it will be Daniel Fernandez' job for probably at least a week or two. As Danny Barnes motions out here. As this time Josh is picked off, trying to go across the middle. Pressure in his face, tried to hit Kylo, and Pittman jumps it. Picked off. And this Raiders team just owns this team right now. As McMillan able to make a shoelace tackle on Breckens for a 9-yard gain, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Raiders up 14-0, threatening to score after the turnover. It's gonna be a 2nd and 1 now. McDonald and gun. Going across the middle of the field, and he's wide open. Finally brought down by Johnson on the play. It's Holloway down to the 12. And, without our starting safety and someone's going to have to step up in the secondary. As Wiggins with a sack on 1st down. That's his, I believe it's 4th and a half sack on the season already. Great sack by Wiggins right there. It's now going to be 2nd and 11 from the 13-yard line. As McDonald checks the ball down, and Dylan pushes Horn out at the 8-yard line. Only a pickup of about 4.5. It's now going to be 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line. As Carrington got some pressure, and Grimes and company forced McDonald to throw the ball away. It's 4th and 6. Will the Raiders punt this time, actually? And they do, and they go up 17-0 now with about 30 seconds left in this half. Just an awful first half from the Huskies offense and defense, and defense is starting to get going, but the offense looks far from it, as Gage has a nice little return to the 23, made one guy miss. Here comes Josh in the offense once more. trying to get something going here as it's 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. As Josh this time takes a shot down to Jason Blacklock, who had no one in front of him if the safety didn't make a great play on the ball. It's now going to be 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Josh hits Connor Kelly on the play, and Raiders seem to have taken a timeout there. It's now going to be 3rd and 6. Play action pass here. As Josh is hit as he threw it. And this Raiders D-line is coming to life right now. They are having a field day blitzing Josh as Huskies have to punt the ball once more. Not sure why the Raiders called a timeout. They're only going to have about 9 seconds left to do anything. 9 seconds, 34-yard line. They do have 2 timeouts. They go the read option here as McDonald is lit up by Johnson. Hit him very hard right there. It's now going to be 2nd and 4 from the 40. Raiders lucky. McDonald got up after that one. And what a run by Breckins. Breaks multiple tackles to the end zone. Stephon Breckins with an amazing run right there as the Huskies defense was lost on the play. And this team is in shock right now. Down 24-0. As they don't really know what to do right now. As they're getting killed in the run and the pass both. They will get the ball to start the second half. Down 24-0, and Gage will return this one. As a missed block by Kylo, and Gage had a little bit of a seam, but just poor blocking on the play. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. This Huskies offense doesn't even have 60 yards yet, or over 60 yards. This one, 3-yard gain for Drew Stevens on the play. And the Huskies offense is struggling mightily right now. It's everybody, not just one person. And it's 2nd and 7 from the 25. As they'll check this one down to Kylo, and it's going to be 3rd and inches. As Josh is 5 for 16, only 46 yards. It's 3rd and inches from the 31. Josh under center here. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, who is able to pick up a nice chunk of about 5 on the play. The Huskies can at least say they got a first down. I believe it's their 2nd of the game. 3rd and 7 now. As Josh is hit as he throws it once more. And this O-line is going to get Josh killed out here. It's now 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 2 running back set. As Jason with an ugly drop right there as he had the ball in his hands. Took a couple of steps and just kind of drops the ball down. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line now. As Jamal Lacey catches that one for a first down, and the Huskies are on the move for the first time this game. Close to midfield, Jamal's first catch of the game. Josh under center this play. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens has a nice hole. Able to pick up 9 on the play. Huskies on the Raiders side of the field for the first time this game. It's now going to be 2nd and 1 from the 43. A play action pass. As Josh has Jason running open and overshoots him. Poor throw by Josh right there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the 43-yard line. It's another play action pass here. This time he has Hunter open, and Hunter is able to catch the ball, and Hunter breaks one. able to get down to the 20-yard line. As the Huskies offense finally has over 20 yards this game, or 100 yards this game, excuse me. As it's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. As Josh just kind of flips it backwards. Don't know how he's able to flip the ball not looking at somebody. Very impressive, but nonetheless dropped by Drew Stevens. Probably was not expecting the ball. 2nd and 10 now from the 20. As Hunter's running open and Josh misses him yet again, and this is now getting frustrating as it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nobody's over Jason Blacklock, and easy touchdown for the Huskies. Just kind of walked in. Nobody was standing over Jason, and it's now going to be 6-24, and the Huskies are going to go for 2 here. As Drew Stevens left wide open in the flat, and the Huskies convert the 2-point conversion. It's now going to be 24-8. As the Huskies, I believe that's their first touchdown ever against the Raiders. Might be their second. But let's see if this defense could provide a stop after an ugly way to end the half in the first half, and now it's going to be a tough ask right here. With a good tackle on 1st down by McMillan, only able to pick up 3 on the play is Mike Reeves. It's now 2nd and 7 from the 28. CJ beats his man immediately, and Wiggins with a great tackle, loss of 3 on the play. CJ got pressure immediately after McDonald, and Wiggins with good coverage on the play. It's now going to be 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. As Carrington beats a couple of people, and McMillan hits Ben Jones hard. Just a great catch by Ben Jones to hang on to it. As the D-line was starting to swarm, McDonald got it off just in time, and now McDonald flips the play at the line, and this is what we don't need. And now it's Stokes in the game, and he's breaking tackles for the Raiders now, and this is not what the Huskies need on defense, and they needed to get a stop, and that 3rd down was it, but they weren't able to get him off the field. And now it's going to be as a great play by Dylan on Ben Jones right there on 1st down, but have to be able to get off the field here. As it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. And McMillan makes a good play right there. Only a 2-yard gain for Stokes on 2nd down. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 45-yard line. As the D-line is getting after McDonald, and McDonald able to escape Wiggins, break this tackle, break another tackle, and finally brought down, but picks up the 1st, and just poor tackling right there as Wiggins came in screaming. As a great defensive play right there by Gage, able to get in the way of the pass, forces an incomplete pass. It's now going to be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. From the 36 now. Carrington comes in, and a great play by Thompson, the backup strong safety, replacing Shane in this one with a great play right there on 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10 now from the 36. And just too easy for the Raiders offense. They easily pick up that 1st down. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line as Mike Reeves is over 100 yards on the day. As McMillan and Wilcox finally able to bring down Stokes after a 9-yard gain. Now 2nd and 1 from the 6. McDonald switching the play at the line. It's a play action pass here. And Johnson able to get pressure after McDonald forces a throwaway. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the 6, and they're in an I formation here. As Johnson, actually McMillan comes in untouched, hits McDonald, and forces an incompletion on the throw. Now it's going to be a 4th and 1 here. As in it's an incomplete pass to the tight end as McDonald led him a bit too far and Thompson was in decent position. And the Husky defense provides another stop. As my camera angle is all messed up. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 6. Play action pass here for the Huskies as they check it down to Damian Harrison, who picks up the 1st down and gives this team a bit of room to breathe. As Huskies are not out of this one, only down 2 scores now. To start the 4th quarter, can they come back? They've came back from a couple of scores already. As Jason Blacklock's open across the middle of the field, a 1st down and more, pick up a 12 on the play. As the offense is finally starting to get in a bit of a rhythm now. It's now 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. As it has been all Raiders so far in this one, but Jason Blacklock catches that one and is off to the races down to the 50-yard line now. A 20-yard catch and run for Jason. 3rd catch of the game for Jason. Already has that touchdown as well. Now going to be 1st and 10 from the 50. I formation here for the Huskies. It's a play action pass. And Josh hits Jason Blacklock for the 3rd straight time in a row. And it's a catch for Jason down to the 37 now. And Jason is really getting going in this one late in the game. It's now going to be a 1st and 10 from the 37. Josh and gun here. And Josh will take off on this one, able to pick up only a gain of 1. As the Raiders have one of the worst defenses in the league, and they are just our kryptonite, I guess, and they've been killing us all game. It's now going to be 2nd and 9 from the 36. As Josh tries to check it down to Kylo, just hit as he threw it, and it's just a bad throw by Josh right there. It's now going to be 3rd and 9 from the 36. Most likely 4-down territory here. As Josh expected the Kylo to keep running and he didn't, and he's hit hard after the catch. It's going to be a 4th and 4. 4th and 4. Game pretty much on the line here from the 31. As Jason Blacklock with a huge catch picks up the 1st down, and this Huskies offense is going a little bit up-tempo now from the 26-yard line. As Josh hit as he threw it, might have been picked as Stevens was running the wheel route, had him a bit earlier, but now it's 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. It's a play action pass here. As Josh is just going to check it down to Damian, as he's able to pick up 4 on the play. That's Damian's 2nd catch of the game. Both coming in this drive. It's now going to be 3rd and 6 from the 22. Connor Kelly able to get his 1st catch this game. Picks up 5 on the play as Parker, 2nd catch of the game. No, Connor came in. It's now going to be a 4th and 1 from the 17-yard line. Huge play right here for the Huskies. As Kylo beats his man. Touchdown Huskies. What a route by Kylo on 4th and 1. And what a throw by Josh to put it on him. It's now going to be a 2-point conversion here for the Huskies. As Josh throws it to Damian on the run, converts it. And this is a new ball game. Down 24-0 going into half. It's now 24-16. And the Huskies are one stop away from potentially tying this game, as they haven't been able to really stop the Raiders at all. But can this be the drive? As it's going to be starting at the 25-yard line now. Raiders switch the play as they check the ball down to their tight end Horn, as Gage forces him out after a gain of 8 on the play. And the Raiders offense isn't too great either, but they've been killing us all game. Like I said earlier, they might just be our kryptonite. As it's now going to be 3rd and 2 or 2nd and 2 from the 33. And Holloway is hurt on the play after a tackle from Gage. That's their second best receiver. But they do pick up the first down, and that's all that really matters right now, is it's 1st and 10 from the 36. As Horn able to catch that one, but now Brian Thomas, one of their offensive linemen, is hurt. As it seems just about everybody on this Raiders team is getting hurt this drive. It's now going to be a 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. As CJ Hunter in on coverage, not the greatest in coverage, but keeps him in front. Atkins only able to pick up 4 on the play. It's now going to be a 3rd and 2. Raiders flipping the play at the line. 3rd and 2. As Willie gets some pressure. As what a throw by McDonald on the run to Ben Jones. And that is an unbelievable play, as he had Wiggins and Willie chasing him. An unbelievable play right there by McDonald on 3rd and 2. Now, Stokes only able to pick up 2 on the first down run. And this defense is going to have to get a stop soon if they want a chance to win this one. 2nd and 8 now. Huskies sent a blitz and a great deflection by Gage. And good coverage by Thompson. Don't know how he even had a chance to catch that one, as Gage finally pops it loose. It's now 3rd and 8, and Wiggins comes in. Wiggins isn't able to sack him, but finally brought down. It's going to be 4th and 4 from the 46. And the Huskies force a punt. Great pressure from Grimes and Wiggins to force a punt here late in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be a great one, putting them down at the 1-yard line. What a punt by the Raiders punter. And the Huskies will have to go 99 yards if they want to score. And Drew Stevens only able to pick up 1 on the first down carry. It's now going to be a 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line. Pistol formation here for the Huskies. They hand the ball off back to Drew Stevens, and Stevens able to pick up another 1. That will most likely take us to the 2-minute warning, as the Huskies are backed up on this one, and after 2 runs going nowhere, are in a 3rd and long. Now going to be 3rd and 8 from the 3-yard line. As Josh takes off running, 1st down, Josh, and a little bit more, as this offense is now given a little bit of breathing room. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Huge drive for Josh and this offense here, as Josh is sacked on 1st down, and that is bad. It's now going to be 2nd and 15 here. As Josh was trying to take a deep shot down to Jason, just unable to do so. It's now going to be a 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15 now. Drew Stevens in the backfield. And he's going out wide. Empty formation here for the Huskies now. As Josh hits Hunter on 3rd down, able to pick up 12 on the play. Now it's going to be a 4th and 3 to decide the game. 40 seconds left and ticking. As Drew Stevens with a great catch across the middle of the field. What a catch by Drew Stevens. Resetting the down for this offense. And they're in a trips to the left now. Danny Barnes in the backfield, and Danny is motioned out right. Empty formation now. Empty for Josh in the backfield. And hits Kylo across the middle, and Kylo able to pick up about 11 on the play. And they're going to have to go a little bit faster and pick up more chunk plays, as they're only at the 41-yard line now. As Hunter's left wide open downfield and caught Hunter Purcell, and the Huskies have done it. They are a 2-point conversion away from tying this one. What a blown coverage by the Raiders. Josh making a couple audibles at the line of scrimmage. 2-point conversion on the way. And Damian Harrison ties the game. And the Huskies have done it. They have came back from 21-0 or 24-0 at halftime. And now it's 24-24. What a comeback from the Huskies. And now they have to rely on their defense to get one more stop and bring it to OT. As it's 1st and 10 from the 25 now. As Caden with a huge tackle on Stokes. And it looks like the Raiders are content going into OT. As this will be the first overtime game the Huskies will play in their franchise history. As Dave came back down 24-0. And the Huskies have won the toss, and they will receive the ball. And I've even heard Josh say, "We want the ball and we're going to score." Can the Huskies pull this off in overtime? 24-24, and here comes the kick in overtime, and Gage will have a chance to return this one. Gage able to bring it to the 25-yard line. A good return on the play, and here comes Josh and this offense. Struggled early in this one and have caught fire late in the second half, and now it's a 1st and 10 from the 25. As they hit Kylo, and Kylo tried to make a move but able to pick up 9 on the play. It's going to be a 2nd and 1 from the 34-yard line now. Josh under center here. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens able to pick up the 1st down. It's a new set of down for the Huskies. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. A pistol formation here for the Huskies. As Josh checks it down to Drew Stevens, who's able to pick up 3 on the play. And this has really been a new offense in this second half here. It's going to be 2nd and 7 from the 38. As Josh out of the fingertip reach of Jamal on 2nd and 7. And can't miss that one. That was a big miss by Josh right there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 7 from the 38. He throws one up deep. In a bad read by Josh on 3rd and 7. And unfortunately, they're going to have to punt. As Josh wasn't able to score as he wanted, but he did get the ball. Just a bad throw by Josh. Now Raiders are going to start the drive at the 25-yard line. Any type of score here from the Raiders will end this one. 1st and 10 from the 25. Under center is McDonald. Hasn't really made a huge mistake all game. And Johnson with a great tackle for loss there as he came in untouched on the play. And now they're going to go with an empty set here. 2nd and 11. As Gage with good coverage, almost able to pick it off. And now it's going to be a 3rd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Third and 8 from the 27. Can this defense get off the field here? They've struggled on 3rd downs all game. CJ is able to get some pressure and not quick enough as Reeves comes open on the route. And that's been killing us all game. As the Raiders are closing in on field goal range here at the 46-yard line. Switches the play at the line is McDonald. As he nearly throws a pick to Johnson, who drops it. And he had nobody in front and would have been off to the races as Johnson drops a key one in this game. As an overthrow on McDonald right there. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Third and 10 from the 46. And just too easy for this Raiders team, and they are now in field goal range. That one will most likely do it. As they flip the play at the line. As a broken tackle from Stokes. 5-yard gain though. And a just awful drop pick by Johnson, and it's not just his fault. Josh missed a throw on the 2nd and 7, which would have kept the drive going. And now Dillon is beat by the tight end, and now they're definitely in field goal range. It looks like they want the touchdown though, as it's going to be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. As McDonald just out of reach, out of the receiver's hands. Is good coverage on the play by Bryson Connor. It's now going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. And good coverage right there by Gage Bloodgood. Forces an incompletion. But unless this team gets a pick or a turnover here, Raiders will most likely win this one. It's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 10. CJ with a great move on the inside. As Caden finally got some pressure, but a throwaway by McDonald. And the Raiders will look to kick this one, but the Huskies will try and ice them. Make the kicker think a little bit. Maybe the Huskies could get a block field goal here. 4th and goal. And the kick is up. And it's right down the middle. The Raiders will hang on to this one. As the Huskies almost come back from the impossible. Down 24-0 What a game for this team. Started off so bad, picked it up, and just unable to finish the game as we struggled on the ground a lot. But Hunter, 4 catches, 108, 1 touchdown. That huge touchdown to tie the game pretty much. Damien with 2 2-point conversions. Great game all around for this receiving core. McMillan led the team in tackles with 12, Gage with 9, Wiggins with 2 tackles for loss, Johnson with 1, Willie with 1, sack for Wiggins and Willie. No picks. Deflection for Thompson and Johnson. The drop pick from Johnson hurt us, but the Huskies do fall to 3-7 on the season after a great game and a great finish. Unfortunately, couldn't pull it away, but I'll see you guys in week 12. Peace.